GMC just wrapped up, and we had some insane stuff happen, and I know I literally just said I was not going to do recaps, but I have the time and energy to do it, but with the asterisks, I'll be doing everything in under 3 minutes. Alright, first up, MPO. Number 1, Redalen's kinda ready. Although this will almost certainly be quickly forgotten about after this weekend, his putts and kind of polarizing views have made him such an interesting player to watch. I love his style, so he's always somebody I'm going to root for, and had a real shot until he just had a weird choke in hole 12 with a near perfect position to attack. Still a great performance. Number 2, Krans is the man. Despite Sexton getting his name wrong so many times, still such a fun player to watch, and this could have been the first, I think this is right, the first MPO MVP winner of the year, which is wild. I don't know how Eagle and Simon have not wrapped up at least one win, but they have not, and he's shown himself to be such a mature player, even if he's still not that close to the win. But number 3, new GOAT versus the old GOAT. Undeniably, this story was going to be McBeth versus Gannon, even though Gannon was MIA for 3 freaking rounds and was way behind. And although the storyline was cut short at the very end with some missed shots, damn, overall, I don't know how Gannon just decides to be great when it absolutely matters the most. If only he could do that in the first 3 rounds. But with that, Paul captures his 2nd win this year with the absolute peak Paul putts, and the disc golf world collectively erupted in joy for who they consider the GOAT, even though for me, Gannon is always gonna be my GOAT. Number 4, Holyn is relevant, kind of make no sense, but for the end of season points, it was kind of important that Holyn was kind of in the mix, but they kept cutting to her almost 20 times despite being behind 12 strokes. It was weird, it was irrelevant, and they kept cutting this player that just does not matter. No offense, but who cares? Number 5, Ohn is still the dog, in case you forgot. Starting 8 strokes behind Missy, just sneakily coming up hole after hole to secure a stroke, and then after the round's end, her only blemish was one weird kind of shank on hole 13 that went out of bounds, but other than that, she had a basically near mistake-free round. And then in the post-round interview, she has a mustache. I don't really know why, but it was funny. Classic Ohn. Number 6, biggest takeaway of the day is Paige is here to stay. With a ton of classic Paige mistakes, going out of bounds 5 times, you would have thought she was as done as Kristen's career. And speaking of Kristen, I'm not sure why, but she's posting a ton of bird pics on her story. Just kind of cracks me up. I love that she's doing her. But then Paige shows up big, and I mean like really big, making 210 feet worth of putts on just 5 holes to keep it close until the very end. But then she finishes 18 with one of the most insane skip off the bridge shots, just narrowly staying in bounds, which is pure bridge redemption after breaking her leg on a bridge.
They're putting my leg back in place and stuff. I didn't know if I was going to be able to walk again or play, so yeah.
And then she makes a nasty putt to push a 3-way playoff with Ohn, Missy, and her. So number 7 is the OG GOAT alive. Missy, despite leading the whole way, has a big miss, while Paige throws a super clean drive, and then on the flip side, Ohn has a pretty good shot, but then she throws it deep and is left with a 45-footer, which she almost makes, but does not. So in poetic fashion, as soon as Kristen retires, Paige wins her first event since 2024 Portland Open, and only the 4th win in the last 3 years. Obviously, her game is still great, but her distance is still lacking.
It's like so much happened. I haven't really taken it all in yet, but you know, just going to a playoff is like, you know, it's bigger than me or Missy or Ohn. It's like, it's for FPO. And I hope that, you know, MPO is not a crazy story. I hope someone just runs away with it today so that the story can be FPO, because we deserve it. Like, everyone's out here grinding. We're fighting for cash.
But all in all, me and everyone else is here for the Paul and Paige redemption arc, and it seems to be back in a major way. So with that, be sure to subscribe. Wild Runs signing out. Did I get 3 minutes? No, sad face. All right, peace.
Don't let go. Chasing a dream.
Not see it.